Am I crooked? Hey, brows! Oh my god, it's been so long since I've sat in this room and talked to myself. You can't see it, but Mordecai's sitting in my lap. Hey, baby. Hi, sweet honey. No. Kiss. Alright. Alright, well, you can just stay right here if you want. If I die from this old birthday balloon, it's from my birthday. Mordecai, stop. It's not for you. In February? Mordecai! If I die from inhaling the helium out of my birthday balloon from February.
Hey, brows! Hey, brows! Welcome back to my channel. It's Bevs from Bevs Comics. I am back and better than ever, and in this video, I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you, I'm going to tell you about how I got into making my own comics. Plus Mordecai in the back. He's probably just gonna stay like that for the entire time. So my journey as a comic artist started in January 22nd of 2018. I always get a bunch of questions asking how I started, why I decided to do it. For my entire life, I've always loved art. I've always loved drawing. I've always loved cartoons. I've always loved anime. I've always loved comics. I've loved manga, however you prefer to say it. It's just been what I've always in the back of my mind wanted to do something with it. Whenever Instagram happened and all these webcomic artists started popping up, I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that. I'm so envious that they can do that. I want to do it. And then I thought one day, why not? Why not try? I didn't just come out and start drawing comics. Of course, nobody can really do that. Like, you have to find your style, you have to find your characters, then you go from there. So I decided that I, of course, wanted to make it with me and myself, and then my dog. So I started off drawing what you know now as Bev. And where Bev came from, the name, my last name is Bevilacqua, so you just shorten it to Bev, and that was what a lot of my friends in college and high school called me. Also what a lot of people called my dad in the military when he was in the Air Force. Retired 22 years. Because it was like my dad's name, I was always proud to be called it in college and high school and in sports and everything like that. So it's always been like my favorite thing that people call me. And nobody wants to say Kristen's Comics. They want to say Bev's Comics. Bev's Comics is just like easier, it's more fun, and that's what I decided to do. So after I decided the name, I kind of started doing some sketches of Bev. And at the time, my skills were very low. Like, I have improved a lot since then, but like when I first started, it was hard. Finding a style or finding a character is hard. I looked up some, like, this is something that you guys can do as well if you're looking for your own style, or if you want to start making your own comics, is first start a character design, in my opinion. But I started off finding inspiration, styles I liked, if I wanted her to be more cartoony, like with the limpy noodle arms. So I started sketching. Like, this probably took maybe a few months. I'm not completely solid, because I kept going back and forth with the idea of if I should even do it. It was really hard at first because I did not know what I wanted to do, and then I just started spitting stuff out on, not paper, but digitally on paper. Eventually I found Bev. Eventually it was her. It was like, I always wore crop tops, so like I put her in a crop top. High-waisted pants, I put her in high-waisted pants. I started off drawing her in black and white, but it was actually blue and white. My back is killing me just from sitting like this for like 10 minutes. I have like some ideas that I knew that I wanted to draw out as comics that I put in my notes, and so I just drew out the first comic, and I think my first one was the phone one. Where I answered the phone and I say, "How are you?" And the other person said, "I'm great, how are you?" "I'm great, how are you?" You already said that. Fun fact, I do that to this day. Bring the camera on my back. How do people do this? YouTubers sit in the chair like a normal person. I'm on the floor. But I posted my first comic. Okay, back in the 2018 time, the beginning of 2018, when the algorithm wasn't a thing on Instagram, and I mean, it was a thing, but it wasn't as effective as it was right now on artists, and like impactful in a terrible terrible way. It was much easier for people to see my comics. Posted my first comic, a few likes here and there, and I was just happy to get one like. I was happy for one stranger to look at my comic and be like, haha. Almost first whole year, I drew a comic every single day. Do I recommend this? No. You should probably draw a comic like I do now 3 times a week, or two to 3 times a week. But like back in the day, I was like eager and I wanted it and I just like loved drawing it so much. It was like the first super like me creative thing that I could like spit out. I'm so happy that I decided to do it. I'm so happy that I bit the bullet and I decided to do it. And I let my fear hold me back for like a long time, but I'm so glad that I finally did it. And all the people, when I first started telling some people that I was making comics, and I was like, after a few months, like it started picking up and I was gaining followers, and I was like, this could be something if I put all my passion, my heart into this. Like it could be something, or it could be nothing, but like that's the fun of the game, is like even if it's nothing, it's for me, so it doesn't matter. Not many, but like some people, they didn't say that they didn't think I could make it. You could see in their face. You could see in their face, and you could see in like the lack of words they said back to me what they really thought. Is that they thought, that's dumb, you're not gonna go anywhere, and you're wasting your time. I remember that really hurting my feelings, because like even though they didn't say it, I felt it and I could feel it, and I remember that really hurting. And I remember just thinking, what if it doesn't go anywhere? Why I might be working my butt off for nothing. At the same time, I just like this eager beaver, I was like, but it could be something. And even if it's not, it's mine. I love it like this. I love doing it. I'm glad that I didn't give up. All the hard work paid off, because after a year, I had over 100,000 followers. Don't even care about that. I just care about the fact that the few deep and personal comics I've made, people resonate with. I love the comments that are like, I thought it was just me. I thought I was alone. Now I don't feel so alone, because you guys say that. You understand that I feel the same way. Like I'm posting this, I'm putting a piece of my heart out, finding out that other people understand me and other people resonate with me. I don't feel so alone. Like my comic journey so far, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep drawing. I don't know where it's gonna go. I mean, in a few years, it could have just been a passing moment that I really enjoyed, and like, but even if nothing comes of it, even though I don't make any money making my comics, they make me happy. And I can see and feel it making a difference in at least a few people's lives. It's kind of got more deep than I meant for it to. I was just gonna kind of tell you guys like how I started and how you should start. Well, brows, thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure to hit subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment below letting me know what other kind of videos you guys want to see. I really appreciate you guys being here through my comic journey so far. The brow crowd is not done yet, and it continues to grow every day, and I love every single one of you, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys soon. Mwah! Fearless.